I've been selecting a few different rocks to choose from. Here we have quite a few different quartz rocks coming out of the ground. And a few more there. Got one out here. So this is going to be the project child. I already started grinding them, so I didn't show you what it looked like before. So this is what it looks like before. Nice and rough, but still very pretty with the quartz in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and grind this down in certain areas. I'm going to smooth it out where I see fit and buff it out. I'll show you a before and after of what the rock looks like. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking a grinder, taking a spray bottle, I'm spraying the top of it, making it wet, and I'm grinding it wet. So the diamond blade that I have currently on the grinder says that it could do dry or wet, but I prefer wet just because it doesn't kick up as much dust and everything. This is what I've got. I'm using a Ryobi cordless grinder. And now I have a corded grinder out here, but this is a little bit easier to maneuver without the cord attached to it. So I'm using this. I got my spray bottle of water. I'm just spraying it. And as it gets a little bit drier, as I'm grinding away at it, I'll keep spraying water on it. So okay, so just grinding it down. Looks pretty good for the most part. I left a little bit that looked more. I left a little bit more crystal in it, so you could kind of see a design around all the other stuff. So this is kind of what it looks like. As you can tell, I left that a little bit right there. In the middle, polished all around. The sides. I made it kind of look a little good. There's the bottom right there. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far after the grinding. Okay, so this is what polishing I'm going to be doing. These are all the different pads to use. All the diamond blade pads. So you can see there's different grits and it has those. So you got 3000, 1500, 800 right there, all the way down to 50. And I'll be starting at 50 and working my way up to 3000. Now I'm not going to use all the pads. I am just going to use the right amount of pads to make this sucker look shiny and nice, just like the first one that I did. Okay, so we made it to about 800 grit. Diamond blade here, or diamond sandpaper, whatever you call this stuff, polishing pad. Needless to say, this is what it's looking like so far. It's looking a lot better than it did, as you can tell. So just got done with 3000 grit sandpaper, diamond buffer pad. This is what it looks like. It's not cleaned up, didn't rinse it off. I'm gonna go rinse it off here shortly, and you can see how much better it looks. Alright, so this is the final finished product of the polished quartz crystal. As you can see, I washed it up in the sink, got all that dust and everything else off. Looks pretty good. Bottom I just left grinded, as I explained before. The middle piece here, I left this chunk so you could see the crystals as they were raw. And they look pretty good. It turned out okay. So it's just like this. And you can see the nice crystals in between, everything else is polished all around it. Very good crystal.